Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel and Bella, and today I'm going to be doing a Warhammer Conquest review of issue 23 and 24 respectively. The cat is also may take part, he seems inclined. Anyway, okay, so issue 23, which we're going to look at the magazine first because I've got everything out on the larger table, comes with some terrain and slash barricades. Basically like power couplings. So we've got Chapter Masters, Honor Guard, Cities of the Imperium, Death from Above, Thematic Plasma Conduits again, just the scenery, and then Thematic Plasma Conduit Core Rules, Terrain 2, and Protect the Pipeline is the mission. So there's information on the Chapter Masters, Space Marines, Honor Guard, what they do, Cities of the Imperium, which I found quite interesting to read, because what do regular citizens do? It is grim. Death from Above, and then how to build the conduits, and then how to paint them. I will show you mine, of course. I haven't followed the colour scheme as per usual. Barricades and conduits, and Protect the Pipeline and Drain the Power. And then in issue 34, new Death Guard villains, and then in issue 35 is a Primus Chaplain, which I'm really excited about painting actually. So that's that one. I'm just going to put that down there. Okay, issue 34. Here it is. We open it out. And we have Death Guard Malignant Plague Casters. They look all revolting and look at his bowels all swolly. And then we've got Death Guard Noxious Blight Bringer. Death Guard villains, how to build. You also get some extra parts for a figure that you will need later on, and I can show you which ones they are. You get an extra head here, a weapon, and a chest piece. So those three you won't actually be using on any of the figures that you make today, but you will be using them on later figures, just so you know. So how to paint them, I won't be following the paint guide as per usual. Sorry. Though I might for the little Nurgle, because Nurgles are so cute and squishy. Oh, his cute little horn. Loving how the painting guides are getting more complex now. It is looking good. So we've got Deny the Watch, Kill the Plague Caster, and then next issue is the Primus Chaplain, and then you get 3 paints in issue 36. So in issue 35, it's the Primus Chaplain. Issue 36, you get 3 paints. You get Base Steel Legion Drab, and then some more blue, which I rapidly need, and another shade, which is very nice. And all in all, you get Death Guard Datasheet 6, Noxious Blightbringer, and the Malignant Plague Caster. So if we just put that up there, move this over there, and pull this down. So you should have in your data sheets, ooh, the joys, Intercessor Squad, Reaver Squad, Lieutenant Calcius, Datasheet 1. Datasheet 2, Primus Librarian, Aggressor Squad. Datasheet 3, Hellblaster Squad, Inceptor Squad. Datasheet 4, Redemptor Dreadnought. Datasheet 5, Captain, and these are for the Space Marines. And Datasheet 6, the Primus Apothecary, which I will also show you in a moment. And then we come on to the Death Guard. So you've got Plague Marines and Pox Walkers on Datasheet 1. Datasheet 2, the Biologist Putrefier and the Foul Blight Spawn. I just love these names. Then we've got the Nymphlic Blight Hauler, the Lord of Contagion and the Blight Lord Terminators, Chaos Rhino, and last but by no means least, on Datasheet 6, you have the Noxious Blight Bringer and the Malignant Plague Caster. So that's that for the data sheets. Let's go over to the table and have a look at the figures. See you in a bit. Woohoo! So here we are at the table. As you can see, I've got everything out almost everything, apart from the 3 containers from the first playmat. I didn't bother with them. I've got out my plasma conduits, which have come out this awesome blue and white colour scheme. I know. People are like, how can you make this work? But I am. The next set of terrain, the next lot of this, is going to be painted slightly differently. I'm going to definitely put some blue on it and some white, possibly some silver, but I think I might go with some gold just to sort of like make it blend. I did think about putting some silver on this, but I really like it as is. I don't think it needs it. I think it would just ruin it, to be absolutely honest. I kind of like it how it is anyway. So yeah. So this is what they look like. I think they've come out a treat. They do look a bit garish when compared to everything else, but at least they stand out, you know. Oh, this is my favourite. I painted this like a really light blue. And then these are mostly white. Aren't they so cute? So yeah, I'm really pleased with how these turned out. I did spray paint these black first. Then black, dry brushed Regal blue. Then Enchanted blue dry brush. And then some white. Then Enchanted blue again, and then some white. You can never have enough dry brushing, people. Dry brushing is like my default setting for paint mode. It's like, oh, I think I'll dry brush that. So, yep. Oh, and I finally finished his base, so it no longer looks like kitten litter. But everybody else is pretty much standing in kitten litter, which is fine by me, apart from the Blight Hauler. But that's mostly because the oil has actually changed its colour. But I kind of like that because it's organic underneath. So it's like all the organic juices flowing out. Yeah, some people might say that's a bit gross, but hey-ho. So yeah, there's everybody. I've finally done everybody's eyes. So you can pick up any figure and you can see the colour of their eyes. She says, and she picks this figure and it's Lieutenant Cassius and his eyes are black, which is not really useful. But look, here we go. He's got yellow eyes. Not been washed, not had the washers put on them yet. So they are a little bit sort of clunky. Yeah. I have eyes, mine are red, says the fat dude. So yeah, it's looking really nice. A bit busy. Tank's looking good. I did put a little bit more light stuff on. So that's kind of cool. So overall it's looking nice, kind of impressive. Well, I think it is, but that's me. You might think it's a load of rubbish, but hey. Yeah, these guys are still under construction. These guys are still being painted. I'm umming and ahhing about putting gold on these. I really am, but I kind of like them as they are, you know. So I might put a touch on, maybe on just like a little point there. I'll have to have a think. So yeah, I'm really pleased. See, the Blaster guys, see they've got their red eyes on. Haven't done anything with their blasting guns yet, and I've just done their backpacks. And obviously the base, so yeah. But their sergeant, he's kind of bold. So look at his eyes, they really do stand out. See, when the wash is on, he won't look like that, obviously. Okay, here is the Apothecary guy. Finally finished. So let's boot off the latest ones. And the 2 flying dudes. Do not stick your flying dudes on their bases yet. Because it's just going to be like the Bretonian Knights all over again. I can see that one happening. So here we go. I know. White on white is never a good look. So here he is. He's finally finished. I did do a lot of dry brushing, to be fair. And I did use Chaos Black undercoat for him. And I've also added the extra head that you get. I glued that on at the bottom down there. Just because I wanted that head, that little helmet on. And the other weapon put there. Just to create an interesting base. Even though he is technically standing on a dead Space Marine. I mean, could it get any more interesting? But it's his job. But I really like the way he's turned out. to be absolutely honest. I'm going to put him down now and hope that you can get a detailed... Hey, there we go. There we go. So this is my finger. There you go. See? So this is the bird's eye view. Turning him now on the lazy Sue. Yeah, she's back. So there's like his insignia on back. Ah, thank you, natural lighting, for actually being good for once. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how he's turned out. Really, really, really pleased with that. So the figures that I got with issue 34, is it 34? Well, it is now, are here. I'm going to put a light on. Excuse me. Look at those. Whee! That's better. So here's the light. I've dry brushed them goblin green, and then I've put different shades of green on them. And I've also put some red on this guy's eyes at the moment. So yeah, that's just like a basic base coat, black and then green. And he does look kind of stunning. So I am going to be adding some gold and possibly some brown, but I kind of like the green. We'll see. We'll see with him. Then here he is. The robes have to be purple. I'm definitely going to go with the purple on his robes, but I like the fact that he's got quite a lot of green on. Loving the detail. Yeah. So I like to work with a base of green for these guys and then just build it up. So yeah, as you can see, I've done his eyes red. And then the last little dude, this guy here, this is the back of him. Turn him around. So yeah, I'm loving the detail and dry brushing. I am going to be dry brushing metallic, I think, on here for the chains. So I hope you've enjoyed this review slash look at all my figures that I've painted so far from this collection. I haven't put any on of my extra ones or anything. This is just the ones that you get with the whole collection. Hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry that the lighting's been bad here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to work on it for next time. Maybe I'll get an extra light lamp for the desk. Anyway, for the table. Please like, comment and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Bye!